This is a raised bed. This is the Vago raised bed. I don't buy what do you call it, soil. I used to do this, y'all. I used to buy fancy soil, but my pockets was depleting, and I was pleading to figure out how to do this organically, and that's going to actually build my soil to be healthy. So what I had to do is that what I did is that I put cardboard underneath, put a bunch of cardboard underneath. I had a lot of food scraps, so I'm throwing a bunch of food scraps in my raised beds all the time, and then the mushroom substrates. But before the mushroom substrates, I was actually, instead of doing like potting mix, I literally be doing mulch. I'll mix my mulch with the cheapest potting mix. I didn't care if it was organic or not, because at the end of the day, I didn't want my pockets crying, okay? Because your pockets should be crying when gardening, okay? Because at the end of the day is that you are not trying to build a survivor mode type of situation. If you are, then go ahead. Go ahead. That's on you. I don't know what you're really trying to do, but I'm just actually just speaking on what I'm doing, okay? So I build my raised beds similar to what I do with my in-ground, which is the substrates, also coffee grounds, because those are free, basically free things. Um mulch mulch actually start breaking down, and once it start breaking down, you may see like mushrooms popping up. That's good. Once you start seeing that the mulch is actually breaking down, guess what? You don't necessarily have to buy fertilizers, because those things actually is feeding the nutrient. It has a bunch of nutrients in the soil itself. I mean, I guess like fertilizer would be more so a help than it just being used by itself. Then it just can actually do the job for the soil. That's not it. It's not going to do the job for the soil. It's going to help the soil out because it is organic, and also it will help the plant out. But also, you want to make sure that you are building up your soil with mulch. Mulch is really important, especially like if you're in a warmer temperate climate. So if you're in a warmer temperate climate, that's going to actually suppress those so-called weeds if you don't want them in your beds. And also it's going to cover the soil, and it's also going to cool the soil when it's heated. So that's another thing. So it's going to make your plants happy. You want happy plants too, so you don't want your plants to actually be stressed neither. So you want healthy soil, and that you want your plants to be happy too. You want to make sure that you're diversifying your beds too. Like, I do have some perennials in here too. Like, I have some native perennials, but some of them are herbs. Like, even if you don't want the native perennials in there, because the natives can actually spread, because they're able to withstand the area. So you can actually start diversifying with just herbs, and then start putting in some flowers, some some flowers, some greens for the area, onions, whatever that you want to put in there. But it has to be like polyculture, okay?